she's up here. Ah, hey.
Uh-oh.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
I mean, human feces in the parlor doesn't sound like an act of a ghost. It sounds like some kind of small gremlin or creature has moved in.
Or just children living in the attic.
There are orphan children living in
Everywhere.
abandoned houses, out in the woods.
Yeah, probably just squatters.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact. Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Oh, wrong way.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
They're for completely different types of prey. Looks like whoever used to live here never
Put it down,
moved
please.
out.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
She's upstairs. There's a clue down below, though.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Check that quick.
Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Looks like I'm supposed to go upstairs first.
Well, what's the boarded up wall? There.
Oh,
You
there.
know? Ooh, does this go into Elven Ruins?
Oh, this goes somewhere. Into the bits. Normally would have loot in here.
Well,
Mainly for that treasure chest.
Mm-hmm. You could have sucked it up, though.
Probably absolutely did. Interesting. Yeah, so either this barrel or the oven is a clue for something, but I guess we gotta go upstairs first, or I don't know.
Talk with Tilly.
Let's see, is this a blind run? Super blind.
Yep.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Whoa! What is... Is that what I think it is? Is that like that child we saw in the woods?
It looked like a godling, yeah.
Yeah, it could look like a godling. Hence the giggling.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
People were saying that she was the mage that we saw before, but
Alright.
she...
Time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
She has brown hair. She's not the mage. The other lady had blonde hair.
Which other lady?
The one that we met that was bathing
No,
in
no,
the
no.
pool.
This is the lady that you read about in the character.
Right, but people
information.
had been complaining that,
That's
or
blood.
had been
Don't spill it.
explaining that
Please.
they were one and the same. But I was like, no, I haven't seen this woman before. That was a long time ago, though.
Oh, well, I was showering.
Weird, the next room's blocked.
I like it how we have to put our torch
Yeah,
away.
Kira. I knew that her name was different.
Physics.
But yeah, that's another instance where they wear very, very, very low-cut shirts.
Yep.
Drawing of a crib. Oh. Wait. Need to put the doll in the crib?
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Heard the footprints. Or footsteps, I should say.
Darkness in this area is bothering me.
Oh, is there another clue or a hint of what it wants you to do?
Maybe, yeah.
The hearth.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oh, don't... I'm wondering what could have been left in the oven.
I'm not sure if drinking cat was useful here. I'll have to see if there's some kind of gamma fix.
Yeah, what's in there?
Boo!
Oh, yep.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes, yes, yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend, not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
But why would the godling want to live in here alone?
I know.
Aren't they supposed to be protectors?
Not necessarily.
Just exchanging favors with the local populace? But I thought it only really worked for godlings that are outside of civilization, you know, near small villages where they would actually be appreciated, as opposed to big cities where they're considered a myth. Or not even thought of at all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying better than a swamp.
Nope.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Sturgeon are funny fish.
Apparently I do have the respec potion already. Might respec, just go all in on melee at some point, just like whammo things. Or not. I don't really know.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The truth is, we're already...
Truth is, we're already what?
I don't know. That's just his environmental dialogue. Let's see, do I have anything else? We should probably stop soon, but we might as well go talk to her at least. And read a notice board. Haven't done that in a while.
Yep.
Wolven on the first slot of your potions. Oh, that thing. Okay.
Is this the sturgeon? Oh, look, it even has the fish on the side.
Fucking hey, Oz.
Ow.
What? Wait, why is all that soup left out there?
There must be
Doesn't
order.
make sense. Oh, is that the sturgeon?
Yep. Do not fondle the merchandise. Fondled goods must be purchased by the fondler. We'll buy books. We'll purchase books. Content not important as long as they're bound in an attractive letter and have titles printed in gold plate. To display them in my salon in a bid to lend my domicile gravity and sophistication.
Lessons in savoir vivre, or vivre, or vive?
Vive,
Vive?
I believe.
Which knife should be used when eating fish? Is it fitting for a lady to walk without hose in hot weather? Should a white wine glass be held by the stem or by the cup? Anyone aspiring to rub shoulders with Novigrad High Society will receive answers to these and other similarly vexing questions for a trifling fee by inquiring with Count Nougat. Nougat? Nougat? Or something? A world authority in matters of savoir-vivre.
I think it's savoir-vivre.
Savoir-vivre. Is that supposed to be
Savoir-vivre?
the like in high society, high life?
Pretty much, yeah.
Essentially.
Also, the guy would have said, truth is we're already reliant on the Nilfgaardians economically. I think we've heard that from a lot of other people. Actually, I think that's just a generic dialogue from, like, rich people.
Mm-hmm.
Word from the Armourers Guild. Armourers Guild would like to remind you the following. No one shall forge nor sell armor nor helmets in Novigrad unless he has first joined our ranks and proven his credentials as a master. Members of the guild must pay out 2 out of every 100 crowns earned to the communal fund. Any member who knowingly takes on another member's apprentice shall pay half of his earned profits to the guild. Any member caught selling iron helmets and breastplates, claiming they are steel, shall be stricken from the guild registry. Any member who brings a weapon to guild meetings shall pay a day's earnings to the communal fund by way of punishment.
So this is by a Sergeant Gilbert Witchke?
Fellow followers of the Flame, in recent days, several officers of the Temple Guard have been ravaged to death in the most bestial manner. An investigation has been launched to look into the matter, so the perpetrator shall soon feel the iron grip of justice closing around his throat. No one able to help the guardsman track down and punish the murderer, or murderers, as the case may be, is asked to report to the nearest guard post at once. A reward is foreseen. It is likewise hereby announced that any man aiding or abetting these bandits or withholding evidence regarding these crimes shall be punished by torture, imprisonment, or even death.
Gwent. Vivaldi cheats. To all Gwent players, the dwarven banker Vivaldi is a villain and a cheat. Using typical, non-human trickery, he conned his way to victory over me, then forthwith demanded I surrender my cards, without the slightest consolation, or giving me the chance for a rematch. Anyone attempting to play him, resist or regret a well-wisher. Vivaldi.
Hi, handsome.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad, Master I believe I see a challenger who seeks to subdue Pile Driver.
Oh, getting into another brawl, are you?
Yeah, why not?
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Big money.
Yeah,
Could be an
I'll
issue.
fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George.
Is
While our
George's
champion
George...
prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Wait, what?
Considerably more than if you win.
No, we're not throwing a fight.
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus George's George, the Pile Driver. May the better man win.
And this is why pairing is so good.
At least for fistfights, yes.
Man, this game is super dark.
Is he stuck behind that onlooker?
I think so.
I think he's stuck behind the onlooker.
That's it, you're in for it.
This isn't even fair.
Come on.
I think he got stuck behind that guy and is just backed up to the wall. Can you even damage him though, or is this... Oh yeah, you're damaging him.
Well, I saw this in the Sekiro speedrun at GDQ. We just trapped bosses against walls and beat them.
New champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
Yay, I'm a brawler champion. Parry twice, and then smack a Rooney into a corner until there's nothing left. Oh.
Oh, some bars.
Oh, she's upstairs. There are stairs. Is she upstairs? Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
yep, there's some stairs.
This
is a sizable inn.
Can you remind me tomorrow
bar.
to go looking for gamma mods? Or if somebody wants to look up a gamma mod for me. Because, like, holy shit, this game is irredeemably dark, and that's a serious problem for me.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Wait, so what would be the most powerful memory? Wait, what was the... Oh, she was there when I died? What is
this
that?
One sounds interesting.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
Okay, so...
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Is this to give us more
Yes.
recaps?
Yeah, might as well.
No need
I mean,
to rush.
I think we only need
We
to
have
do
time.
one. But it's fun world building.
Mm-hmm.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
She'll know all our secrets.
I just like the idea of at the end of this, she's just like.
Also, is that a magic ball on the left?
It kind of feels like it, yeah. But
And cards.
I just like the
Tarot
idea of
cards.
this woman at the end of this just being like, so, I just like, you know, I'm gonna give you an advanced diagnosis of crippling fatherhood.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Yeah, which one do we want to choose? Because if we say Elder Blood, Lady
I like
of
the
Space
second
and
one.
Time.
I want to learn about that.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Let's get Dandelion into the mix.
Maybe.
Yeah, why not?
If she was looking for a friend. I mean, Yennefer and Triss are all over the place. Is Dandelion also in Novigrad?
I mean, he went to Oxenford Academy, so he's probably in the area.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Oh, the swallow.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Yeah, I hope he didn't say too much either. But maybe it's just a recap for those who hadn't played the previous games.
Or read the books, or...
But it seemed like Dandelion wanted nothing to do with her and just wanted to flee. And she was just imploring him to please help me or something.
Damn.
Bandits.
I'm surprised that they could get away with just being there.
Oh, but remember, they don't have white hair and cat-like eyes.
Yeah, but like if I were a bandit, I would not go for the first and well-armed dude. But also,
They probably think, oh, we can get a bounty for him. Brr.
probably wouldn't attack anybody armed in the center of a town, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's actually book content.
Ah.
But,
It's because he drew a sword on a guy that's flipped through the world.
this is annoying. Set the guards. They
They're
might
there.
attack
And so you just detected them and decided to outright attack them?
you. What? These guys?
Yeah,
Well, these aren't the guards.
I know, but they just had an enemy name tag, so you just...
I think it's because I had... Oh, the thugs are on the corner? Yeah, I'm just not sure why they attacked me. I'm surprised there's so many just hostile dudes inside the city.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just had a really
Oh.
strong recollection.
Is that another priest? Or is that the same? Why don't you go to the priest?
That guy? Different guy.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same guy.
Let's see, that's the back entrance.
Cabbage last night. Head feels like it's...
I'll never come back, you stinking staggies.
All we wanted was...
Zoltan. I have him as a card.
Oh.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Gear up in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Gotta get around him.
Wait, so these guys just force themselves into a home and what? I mean, unless there's any repercussions or law enforcement, I suppose they can get away with things like that in this city.
Told you this place was good. Told you, didn't I?
Ah, reminds me of our days of yore. Heh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Nobody left.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
I mean, he's probably gonna...
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
So, essentially, the squatters moved in.
Yep.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
I like this. This
The
is fun.
faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Stash.
This is your stash, right?
Yep.
Magical teleporting stash?
Oops. Dang it. I'm just gonna put everything rare.
Now,
Away?
Oxenfurt. What does to be furtive mean? I remember the word.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
I think it's supposed to be an Oxford pun joke.
Ah.
Like,
Oxen. So Oxenfurt doesn't have anything to do with the word
no,
furtive.
it sounds like Oxfart.
Oxfart.
Yeah, sell the junk swords. That's the plan. Just haven't been to a merchant lately.
Oh, what's that? A laurel?
Shell gets cranky when I talk
Annual
to merchants.
balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Is that making him look like a monster slayer?
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
I kind of wish we had
More character interaction.
a companion character more often for some of these quests. Because listening to these two banter is great.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Well, it could help, but not interested in his romantic outings at the same time.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay, let's read.
When it's gonna pop up in a second.
Ah, okay.
Or no, it didn't. Damn it. Alright. Well, one last thing to check before we're gone.
Oh, the loot.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Dang.
I mean, it is an inn. How many bums were there? Unless these were the lodgings he had set up.
Not... Like they made a mess of the place. Left a lot behind, but... Definitely enough to make it a problem. Dead rat. More of this.
Was there anything at the end of that hall? No?
No, just another mattress. There's another staircase up.
So maybe these are his quarters then.
It looks like it's locked off currently. Probably until
No?
he gets back, at which point it opens up. I'm getting tired. When we find that thing to read.
Yeah. Let's read it. And hopefully that will render some clues.
Dandelions planner. Can I sort these? No. I have to just go looking for it in my inventory. Yeah, looks like it. I just put a lot of these books into the chest. Because the inventory is starting to get a little out of hand. And at least quest items, not so much so, but everything else.
Okay, let's see. Rosa var atre? Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden, enclosed villa in Gildorf, Molly. Though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripping in lust's embrace. Wait, it looks like I can go down? Gildorf, villa next to the morgue. Vespula, Though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a Big Dipper? What? Far corners, laundry near the mouth of the Pontar. Marabella. Though her cries are divine, when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. The bits near Popper's Square. Ellie Hall. A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes, or be made a fool. Tailor shop across from the tannery. I expected this to be a little bit more encoded, but it just seems like he wrote a couple of lines of verse and then hid locations.
Yeah, I guess somebody just thought they were a clever poet-ish and wanted us to read it.
But the names don't spell anything as far as I know. I mean, it's really just the locations that are of importance. So the bits near the Popper Square, the tailor's shop, Far Corners Laundry, villa next to the morgue, and a charming garden enclosed villa.
Well, not super interesting. Oh well. We'll figure it out next time. Cannot save now.
Yeah, maybe when you're outside. Maybe there's a cutscene.
No, it's probably just because it's
It's updating.
Yeah.
Actually, did you ever enter that room in the back?
I think so. I think that's just a back entrance. We can check. A sec. Heard this one's good. I'm putting 1 point into every sign because the more spread I have, the more intensity I have. I wonder if I could get it so I'm just infinite flamethrowing. Okay. So is it this one? No. Other one.
Yeah, that one. Alley. Okay, that leads outside
Yeah,
too.
back alley.
And a barrel that, what?
Floating saw.
Floating saw.
Floating saw. Physics. But saving. Ugh. Agreed.